Good morning.
Hi. It's the noise again. Let's give it a few minutes.
Okay. Story of our lives.
I can't really hear.
All right, guys, she can hear. Can you hear her?
There we go. You're good now.
Okay. Yay. Your head's cut off.
Oh, it's too close then, I guess.
There you go.
What you get when you use a phone.
Good morning, Gil. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Good morning. See, everybody gets all excited. They're like, oh, Angela and Maria's on.
Hey.
Boom. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead. We'll do introductions. Hello, oh, Mom's on. Your mom.
Hi, Mom.
Jeremy says, boom, ladies.
Boom.
Boom.
I don't want to boom too loud because then the dogs will get all crazy.
Good morning, Carissa. She's so funny. She's laying down on the couch waiting for the morning show to start.
Aw. She's ready.
Uh-huh. I was like, are you going to get ready? You going to get your shower? And I was like, are you doing that after the morning show? She's like, after the morning show. Yeah, it's fun. She likes watching. All right. All right. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning, Gary. Glad to be back on to support y'all. Yeah, we weren't here. I wasn't here Monday. Wednesday, I had a doctor appointment, and then Thursday, I was here, and everybody was confused.
2 days in a row.
Yay, you get me 2 days in a row. Well, at least it breaks it up. I got Maria on today. All right, guys. I'm Angela Marie, founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com, a transformation coach. And yeah, I started this morning show about a year ago. Here we are. 14 days to flatten the curve.
Yeah.
1 year later. I started this show with an old friend of mine. Was where did all the toilet paper go? And that was a hit. That was actually fun back then until,
right.
You can make fun of certain things, but reality is it's funny, but it's not funny. But back then, you had to do something that was funny or you'd break down and cry.
Right.
So, but here we are 1 year later, and I stream live Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 8:45 a.m. So I'm back to regular scheduled program next Monday. We give you good programming, not the programming from the media or the TV, right?
Right. The one you want.
Yeah. You want good programming. And Maria is with me every Friday morning at 8:45 a.m. So the purpose of this is to inspire you, to give you guys hope, to spread truth, even though the truth may hurt sometimes. But this is where we're at. So we stream live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are not on YouTube watching us, please make sure you go subscribe to my channel. You can go to Angela Marie in the Morning or Find Your Purpose and Shine. Both of them will come up. It's the same channel.
Yep.
With that being said, I'm going to let Maria Christine introduce herself.
I'm Maria Christine, founder of Hidden Gem Events. So I'm a wedding/event planner. It's something that it's been a dream of mine, and I'm now fulfilling it. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see where it leads me because I kind of just started recently. So yeah, if you need anything for events, parties, weddings, anything, let me know. I'm here. I can definitely help you out in any situation.
She's awesome, guys. She's awesome. So if you have any events or weddings coming up, please contact her. I'm telling you, she's awesome. She's awesome. So I'm excited. You have 2 weddings now under your own business, correct?
So hopefully today, later on, that will be solidified, which I think it will be. So, yep.
That's exciting. I'm excited for you. That's awesome.
I was up late last night. I had a phone call. We didn't get off the phone till 10 with one of my brides because we're just doing details and figuring out the little stuff. And it's a lot of stuff people don't think about, which is, why I come into play. But yeah, she was happy. So it made me happy that she was happy. Yeah.
And do you want to share your background, Maria, just to kind of promote, like, you do have experience in this field?
Right. Yep. So I went to school for business because in my mind I wanted to be a wedding planner. So I'm like, well, I might as well go to school for business so I can have my own business. So I graduated from LBC with a bachelor's in science for business. And then I also took I'm certified through U.S. Career Institute, which is like the online classes. I have a cert in wedding and event planning as well. And then it's about 5 years now, I have been in the industry working. I started with a planner kind of under him, and he kind of let me do my own thing. So I was a lead planner. So he would just, days he couldn't take weddings, he'd pass them to me. So they would be mine. Then I had switched over to a big catering company, kind of about a year, 6 months before COVID hit. And then I was with them for a while doing a lot more, which I really liked what I gained the experience from them because I actually saw the catering end of things. But also I still did some planning, not as much as the coordinating, which is what I love to do, but it was still there. I was still doing that, but I was a venue specialist. So I was basically in charge of venues, trying to sell the venues to the clients, and then obviously the food aspect as well. So yeah, I have that stuff under my belt. I've been in physically in the industry for about 5 years. I'm still doing some weddings for who I used to work for, on the side to help him out and stuff like that. So yeah, I still have that going, and yeah, so that's my experience, and it's a passion of mine. So I don't just do it because and for the money. It's something that I truly enjoy and I truly love. So yeah.
So it was really cool. Maria actually hired me as her coach back in November. And we basically became like sisters. That like just
Right.
doesn't happen. Totally a God thing. But she was struggling big time prior to that.
Yeah.
And she is still living, like, she's like, no, I'm doing this. I don't care. I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to focus. And she's got one wedding solidified under her belt under her own company, Hidden Gem Events. And now she's got another one. You just have it, whatever. It's a done deal.
Yeah, I'm excited.
This afternoon. So it'll be our second one.
Yeah.
And that's just what, in a month and a half? Is it a month and a half now?
It might be like 2 months. Yeah.
2 months? Is it 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Time flies fast. I can't even keep track anymore.
Weeks mesh together anymore.
Yeah. Maybe it was the end of January. I don't even know.
Right.
So, but still, that averages one a month that you're scheduling.
Right.
Which is really good. And it's not like you're pushing at it really, really hard because you got your other job going. You have, we've got our speaking events together. You've got Sophia.
Yeah.
Raising a child is like a full-time, and homeschooling.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, there's a lot. And so really my point in sharing this with you guys is that you can do anything you put your mind to. You don't have to let outside circumstances dictate and determine what you're going to do with your life and how you're going to live your life. Because the reality is regardless of the situation, we are able to live our lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we still live in the United States of America, regardless of what our government is trying to tell us or the tyranny that's going on, because that's really what it is. It's tyranny. But we can still live our lives and we can still have that freedom to live.
Yep.
So there are people that have laid their lives on the line for freedom. They fought for our freedoms. Mm-hmm. And no, we're not in the military, but guess what? We owe it to them. We owe it to ourselves. We owe it to people who don't even agree with us. Okay. We are going to continue to fight for our freedom. We're going to continue to do what's right. And we're going to continue to live.
Yes.
And listen, freedom doesn't come from a government. Freedom comes from God.
Absolutely. 100%.
Blessings come from God. Money comes from God. All of it comes from God. Everything comes from him. So If you are doing everything unto him and you glorify him, you'll be blessed.
Right.
Just like Maria is being blessed right now.
Yeah.
You've hit some roadblocks. Yesterday she was
I was angry.
But we all have our moments.
I feel like that was righteous anger.
It was. You weren't like, yeah, it was.
So
You have every right to be. But I'm just like, whoo, come down here.
my thing is I don't like when people go against my beliefs. And this is the thing. My lifestyle. So another thing about me is I'm holistic. My lifestyle has been holistic. You know, my mom, I guess halfway through my life, my mom switched to that. And I seen such a difference in her. I've seen the difference in me and my brother. And I was like, wow, like this is real. This works. And I don't have to go get drugs in me that just, you know, brush it under the rug. Right.
Right.
So, basically, long story short, yesterday, there's too many things about this vaccine, and I feel like it's being pushed and pushed and pushed. I just want to be left alone. I don't want the vaccine. First of all, when did we start showing people I hate on Facebook, we see I got my vaccine today. Why are you putting your health out there? Like, we don't say if someone gets a disease, you're not announcing that to the world, right? So why are we announcing what we're doing to our bodies? And to me, that's private and that's personal. That's
right.
Me and the doctor. Nobody else needs to know about all that.
Well, and your close friends and family too. Like,
right.
You know, what happened to the privacy?
Right.
Right. Where you can also talk to your friends and family about things and keep it between the small circle. Like, what happened to that?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
No, and this is the thing, like nobody's thinking for themselves, which goes along with the topic for today. Like, take control of it. Listen, if you don't feel comfortable getting the vaccine and you're wishy-washy about it, think for yourself. Do your research. If you're wishy-washy about it and you're questioning it, maybe you should really think about what you're going to do. Don't just do it because the masses are doing it. You are in control of your life and your body. You do not let anybody need to tell you how to do it and how to live and what to put in it. Period. It just makes this makes me angry because you're trying to force something on me.
Well, and that's the thing. This is the freedom of choice that we have, right? And this was the title of our show. When are you going to take back your life and make your own choices?
Right.
This is their title. It doesn't necessarily mean it's about the vaccine, but that's part of it.
Right.
And she, you know, Maria just so happened to go through that yesterday.
Yeah, that's just my thing. It's a lot more. Obviously, the title's a lot more than just that, but that's why I was angry yesterday.
Right. We have to make our own choices. Right. We have to think for ourselves, be independent thinkers. And in the last year, it has shined a big light on us that we're like, wait a second, this doesn't make any sense. Why are people not making their own decisions, their own choices? Right? Yep. God gave us free will. Okay. I mean, clearly he wants us to walk in his ways, but he gave us free will to make our own choices. And so many people, I still see it. You know, Jeremy and I were at Lowe's yesterday getting a brand new sink. That was not the plan, but anyway, we did. Screw it. This is what we're doing. From a pipe crack, a leak.
It happened.
But anyway, we were there and like everybody's in a mask.
And that's the one place Lowe's doesn't bother you about it.
No, they don't. Actually, it was funny because he made a comment. Jeremy made a comment. He's like, oh, well, there's no sign. I'm like, no, there's a little one right there at the corner. Like, they don't have the big thing anymore. Like, well, this is what happened, you know, and people are so compliant to orders that were put in place from a year ago, or well, maybe not, I don't know, 10 months ago at this point. I don't know when masks started becoming a thing.
I think it was like 2 months into it.
I think so. Like May?
Right away.
No, like end of April, beginning of May.
Remember they were arguing, did it work? Did it not work? Should we wear it? Should we not wear it?
Yep. So then you have this programming, right? People are used to it. They're used to it. This is why it takes 21 days to develop a new habit. It takes 60 to 90 days to really solidify that new habit. Well, I know what they were doing. I knew all along what they were doing.
Right.
It was programming. It was getting you to comply, to not be able to think for yourself.
Right.
Right. So this is an example. And the hard part about it is this is what robots do.
Yep.
We have become a society of robots.
Well, it all started with, oh, there's this virus. Everybody stay home. Stay home.
Right.
Okay. 2 weeks, you want to stay home, whatever, we'll stay home. In my mind, because again, I do the holistic stuff, I never was fearful of it. I never was, because I'm like, first of all, when we come back out to public, it's still going to cycle around. So it doesn't matter what we do. You have to let it run its course, right? That's what I've always said. That's how I feel about everything. So, okay, we did that. We stayed home, whatever, right? Now you can go out, but we got to wear a mask. Okay. So we're slowly creeping in something else here to try to keep people safe, right? So we creep in the mask. Here we go. Here's the mask. Now we got a social distance. Everyone stay 6 feet apart, right? Now, oh, okay, it's still not really going away, but let's come up with a vaccine in less than how many years? And they still haven't even have a vaccine for cancer or AIDS. Maybe they do, but they're hiding.
Yeah. What about those?
But yet you have a COVID vaccine. So because of the cycle of the flow of it, this is how people are they're walking right towards it. Oh, we had to stay home. We have to wear a mask. We have to social distance. Now to get rid of this, we need to take the shot, which the shot doesn't still keep you from getting COVID. So it's all about, it's almost like they're corralling you, right? This is exactly what socialism is. They're corralling you into the situation and into the area where they want you to be, because they want to control your life. They want to control what you are doing. Why do you think small businesses are struggling?
Yeah.
Because the small businesses do it on their own. They don't need the government for anything. They're not asking for handouts. They don't want that, right? So therefore, this is why Walmart can survive. This is why I love Lowe's and Home Depot, but this is why they can survive. You know, they're getting stuff from the government. They're these big corporations that have all these rules and regulations they need to follow. Well, small businesses don't have rules and regulations they need to follow. There's a reason why people do that, because they want to live their own life. They want to control their own life. They don't want somebody else doing that.
Right.
And we've been corralled. We've been corralled. We're sheep. They're trying to put us in a direction where it's, that's my take on it. But
no, I agree with you 100%. And this is where people need to take a step back and go, wait a minute, what happens to my freedom of making my own choices?
Right.
My own decisions.
Yep.
With the way that I choose to live my life for myself and my family. And that's not what's going on in the majority of the population anymore. You know, there's a saying that 98% of the population will be dead or dead broke by the age of 65.
Right.
2% of the population is financially independent. Why is that? Because 2% of the population make their own choices.
Right.
Make their own decisions. They choose to not follow the masses. Okay. What is the masses? What do they do? There's a silent A in front of that.
Oh.
Okay. Did the donkeys. The donkey. You
donkey.
You donkey, you. It's like in the movie Shrek. That's our new thing. Don't be a donkey.
We should get shirts. Don't be a donkey.
I like that. I like that. Don't be a donkey.
That's funny.
I'm trying to think the back.
Think for yourself.
There you go.
Don't be a donkey. Think for yourself.
Perfect. I like that. See, this is why you're an event planner. You're creative. Anybody want those shirts if we got them made? Don't be a donkey. Think for yourself.
Right.
Right on the back.
It's just crazy. Like, it's
sweatshirts, t-shirts.
You know the story, Ange. So this is funny. This is what one thing I cannot stand. So I was dating a while back, right? And I met this guy and we went to a restaurant. This is a restaurant close by my house. I go here all the time. Never wear a mask. I know them, whatever. Okay. So I go and he comes walking up with a mask, right? And I'm like, he was like, "Oh, you don't wear one?" I was like, "No, I never wear one." And he was like, oh, they'll let you in. I'm like, yes, they're going to let me in, you know? So we walk in, the manager comes in, of course, like I used to work for him at another restaurant before. So he knows me. He's like, hey guys, he's like, come out and have a seat, whatever. So we sit down. So we're sitting there and he asked me like why I don't wear it. And I was like, well, one, I don't believe in it. Like it goes against like my health, like what I believe immune system wise and all of that.
Right.
And like, it's okay. Like I want to get bad germs. I'm okay with that. It's okay to get bad germs. That's actually really good for your body. So, you know,
yeah, it's also good not to wash your hands when you get home from the grocery store. Allow yourself to get
we don't need to sanitize every
herd immunity.
Right.
We don't need to sanitize all that. Go ahead. Share your story because I have to share this with you about my mom. Go ahead.
So then after, you know, we're about to leave and he was about to put it on and he's like, oh, I'm with you. I don't need to put this on. And I'm like, really? Like, that was such a turn off because I was like, you need to think for and that's my thing. Like, you're not thinking for yourself. So obviously I never saw him again after that. He tried. I was like, nope, sorry.
Sorry, not today.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, why does it take me? Listen, I'm glad if I inspire you to do that, fine. But I'm 100% sure he didn't take a stand and is not wearing it anymore, right? So that's different. Like, you just doing that because you're with me, like, I love it. Like, if I'm a leader, great, I'm a leader, but don't follow me like that. You think for yourself and you do what you think you need to do is right. Don't do it for anybody else. And that's the thing. Don't change your values and beliefs for other people because you're trying to please them. So
that's people pleasing.
Right.
That's pleasing other people. It's the same thing like when you walk into other businesses. Don't be a people pleaser, friends. Don't be a people pleaser. It is not the only person, the only one that you need to be pleasing is God himself. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. That's reality. If people don't like what you do or they don't like the choices or decisions that you make, that's on them. That's not on you. Don't take that personally. Mm-hmm. Right. It's the same thing when you walk into a store and you're like, oh, I'm complying with their orders because I don't want confrontation, or, you know, I don't really agree, but that's what they said they want you to do. Listen, the reason half these places have signs up is just to keep the freaking bureaucrats away.
Right.
That's all that it is. It doesn't mean that they want you to wear a mask. Stop.
I went to Target and he was like, ma'am, would you like a mask? I said, no, thank you. That was it.
That was it. And then you keep walking.
Yes. No one told me to get out. If they did tell me to get out, I will gladly leave. I'm not going to put up a fight. I'll respect that. That's your store or whatever. But, you know, you just got to be nice about it. No, thank you. Keep walking. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
I walk in freedom. You could put that little tidbit in there.
Right.
I walk in freedom.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all there is. It's not. This is where we've become programmed. And this is, I mean, I didn't wear it to a place where in the beginning, because of all of the stuff I went through, I'm not going to share my story right here on live, but I mean, I went through a lot of crap and abuse. And the moment that I had to stick something on my face was the moment I had a panic attack. It wasn't asthma. I started panicking. My heart was racing. I couldn't take it anymore. You know what I mean? Like you can't. No, like that's.
I don't even like things over my face, and this was before a mask. So, Mom, you remember this? I got stuck in a hoodie one time, and I started freaking out because I couldn't get my head out of it because I'm claustrophobic. And she's laughing at me, and I'm like, I can't get out of my hoodie. Like, stop. Like, I was young, but that's when that stemmed from. So now when things are over my face, like I instantly go to this hoodie situation where I'm freaking out. My mom was laughing at me, but I literally got stuck. And it is funny now, but like, even now, like I can't sleep with a pillow. Like I have to sleep on the edge of the pillow. Like, I can't, it stresses me out. And again, that's not even my reason for not wearing it. I believe
Mom's laughing,
system, right?
She's laughing right now. So, oh my gosh, the hoodie incident.
Yeah. People think I may be a rebel. That's fine if you want to think that. But I have valid reasons for why I don't wear it. And they're legit reasons, not just because I don't want to. Right?
Yep.
So,
you know, I shared this yesterday on the show, my rescheduled morning show, that I've been struggling for a year with my asthma. It's been a solid year. A little bit before that at this point. and it's been getting worse and worse and worse. And I think that, even though I don't feel like I'm stressed out, subconsciously there's something going on. Something
Right.
going on. I'm praying that it didn't lead to something worse, because I had another bad night last night. Like, here we are. It's like every other night. But the thing of it is that this whole thing is causing more health issues than anything, than even COVID itself.
Right.
Because the reality is that I really strongly believe if none of this happened, I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through right now with my breathing. Not this consistent, not for a year. This is just
Right.
ridiculous now. And this is like daily. This is nightly. This is like not being able to sleep. Like, I used to sleep like a baby. I'm like,
Right.
out 7 hours straight. So, for people who have underlying health issues, it's bringing it out of them even more so. And you
Right.
expect someone to wear a mask who has a breathing issue. Like, listen, there was a guy, you were there. We were at Plum Creek,
yeah.
and the guy had an oxygen tank with a mask on. What are we doing to people? What are we doing?
That's what I mean, though. Again, it all goes back to how you think. Listen, why are we not free? This is my main thing.
Free
Why are we not free
thinking.
thinkers? Like you said, you need to take back your life. You control what you feel and your beliefs. Use them. If you feel and you believe that all this is good, go for it by all means. But don't push it on other people. Just like I do my thing, I feel my way. Listen, I may try to inform somebody politely, nicely, but I'm not going to push it on you.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I just think people need to start taking a stand for your beliefs and put your foot down.
Yeah. It's time. It's way past time.
Yeah.
My son and my daughter-in-law made a video like 2 weeks ago about the mask thing. This is what we think. And they had like this song going on, and it was all black and white, and they were sitting in his car, and he's like dangling the mask, and he chucked it. It was awesome.
That's funny.
And then we burnt masks. We burned them in the fire pit.
That's how I feel about you, man.
Sunday. Right? What? This is how we feel about them. Oh, and
that's how
they
we feel
melted.
About you, mask.
They melted. They were the blue ones that even says on the box, does not prevent against coronavirus. People don't read. Did you know that on the box it says does not prevent?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, they melted, and it created this blue on the wood. It was like a blue film.
Right.
So that's what we're breathing in.
Lysol says 99% effective against the coronavirus before Corona came out.
But Lysol will also, cause other issues like lung issues and cancer. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so unsafe.
Right.
I don't use.
People think that COVID is new. It's not new. How long has that been on a Lysol can?
Over 20 years, I think. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. Propaganda. It's funny. Carissa's learning that in school now on propaganda.
Yeah.
And one of the things it said on there was one of her it said, think about how propaganda is used today in our world. Really?
You could give so many.
Right? So many.
I can see the stupid signs driving down 22 here. It says, mask up, Lebanon.
So I'm tired of that. You go to Lebanon and it's these mask up signs everywhere. Like, and Lebanon's funny because Lebanon is the one that, like, they're the freest county in Pennsylvania, I think. But it has that mask up sign because of what Wolf did. What?
So maybe that's why it's so easy to walk around without it. I don't know.
That's the remember when we were kids and we defied our parents?
Yeah.
You told us not to do something and we did it anyway.
Right.
Yeah, well, we're those adults now.
Right.
You can pick those kids out that did that.
Right.
As adults. and we found each other. It's great.
Yeah. But you know what's sad? That in a sense, like, so, okay, if you go somewhere and you don't wear a mask, right? And you're literally, I think they do. They know, oh, that's a Trump supporter. They're some crazy, rebel Christian. They're selfish. That's literally how we're labeled as.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. We have a label now.
Like, you are literally, it's almost like you're a target. You're the minority. This is where you're, and listen, I'm okay with that. It is what it is. Like, again, I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. This is me controlling my life, right?
Right.
This is how I control my life. So it's just crazy because you have American flag now. Apparently you love Trump. Like, when did it come to that? And then they want to say it's so divided, but it's like, no, like, we did this ourselves. We did do this ourselves, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Too many people didn't think on their own. And now everybody's all like, oh, this is great.
Mm-hmm.
They're people, and I want to say everybody on the other side, because I can tell the people that are starting to go, wait a second, what's going on? And they're starting to question. Thank God. Okay. Praise God for that. But the people that are still way far on the other side, they're like, oh, free money. Oh my gosh, he's giving away all this money. Guys, stop it. This is not the way we're supposed to live. We are supposed to work. We're supposed to invest and allow our money to work for us. These are the values that we are supposed to have. Right. We're not supposed to sit and live off of the government. Now, does it help certain people because of what they've done to us? Absolutely. Absolutely. But there comes a point in time when you have to say enough is enough. We're ending all of the government handouts. We're done. We're going to get every single person back to work, and people can live free, live their lives, build their businesses, right? And invest in the things that they want to invest in to make their money grow and live free.
Right.
That is what America was based on. They want to control everything, and they are doing, listen, they're laughing at us. Do you really think that these government officials are complying?
No.
Beyond the camera?
Mm-mm.
No, they're not. They're laughing hysterically. They think it's hysterical because Americans are stupid. They are stupid. On Hot Mic, Nancy Pelosi was caught saying that we were stupid.
Yes, I saw
Do you remember that? You
Yes.
know what? She's right. Never in a million years I think I'd ever agree with anything that woman had to say. But I agree with that. Americans are stupid. We are stupid. And I can't stand the woman, so don't get me catch me on the wrong, but listen, she was right on that one thing. Look outside. Go to a store. Mm-hmm. This is the United States of America. We stand for freedom.
Right. I know and that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. We need to be and that's, if you're questioning something, it's okay. So let's look into it further. Form your own opinion. Mm-hmm. Stop looking to the news. Stop looking to,
Well, what about the Declaration of Independence?
Right. But see, independent
thinkers.
That's just forgotten about.
Innovators.
Right.
Right? We are the creators. We have all of these things, and they are literally about ready to be gone.
Yep. And everything. If we go back to our founding fathers, everything was founded on God, right?
Yeah.
So why are we taking this away? We're taking this away because they know it's right, and the people that are running this country are pure evil. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's evil. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's evil. And this is where I come to the point. If it's not in the Bible, if it's not something that God is speaking to me and it's not from the Bible, I want
I don't-
nothing to do with it. Nothing. Because I am not of this world. I am in this world, and I want to be a light to this world. I want to live for Jesus, and I want people to see that through me. But I am not going to take the bait. And this is where the Bible, that's what I'm going to go to if I have questions. The Bible.
Speaking of the Bible, we went out of order today. We do need to stay on time, but we went out of order. And I think this is perfect timing though, Maria, because usually we do the devotion, like do introduction devotion,
Right.
and then sponsors. But let me go into the devotion because what you just said leads right into this.
There we go.
And I think you might have read it already. This is from this morning.
Yes, the Bible app.
Yep.
Oh, you saw my prayer. Yes.
Well, I didn't see it on Facebook. We read the same thing every day.
Right.
So Jeremy, Carissa, and we read it every morning. And then you post the prayer on Facebook. I read that.
Funny.
Yep. So we're on the same wavelength. But I'm going to read that and then we'll go over our sponsors today.
Sure.
All right. Think about the word trust. What does it mean? Think about how God is worthy of your trust as you begin today's reflection. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. Jeremiah 17:7. What are we putting our trust in?
The Lord.
But what is the majority of the population putting their trust in?
Man.
Masks. Vaccines. The government, which is man.
Money.
That's a whole other thing, which we're going to read about, right? God confidence. I like that. Like, I help people getting over their fears, finding their confidence. Maybe I should say getting over their fears and finding their God confidence. Right?
I like that too.
Trusting in chariots and horses rather than God is not just of the ancient world. It happens today, but differently. We know God and we say we trust him, but our actions demonstrate our trust in other things. Some place trust in themselves. I have learned through the years that I cannot trust myself very well. It's too risky. Jeremiah 17 says, "Blessed are those who trust in the Lord, because the heart is deceitful." This is God confidence over self-confidence. Perhaps you are not one to trust in yourself, but your trust is in others in your relationships. Your confidence may be coming from untrustworthy people. Proverbs 29:19 says that trusting in others who are not trustworthy is like a bad toothache or a broken foot. It is painful. The truth is that even the best people will let you down. It is not wise to put all your trust in others. God is consistent and trustworthy. He will not fail you. He is faithful. If your trust is in your bank account, or perhaps not, depending on how your bank account looks, you've placed your trust in temporary riches. Do not build your security on money alone. One day you could lose it all. There is nothing wrong with being financially responsible, but riches do not endure. Money comes and money goes. God remains. Some trust in this world, in their lineage, their relationships, or in bank accounts, but none of these are worthy of full trust. We stand upright and are strong when we trust in the Lord. We are fully sincere in him. Remain confident in two things. First, that you will see the goodness of the Lord in your life. Whatever happens through ups and downs, good or bad, you will see God's goodness in your life. Second, trust that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. When the storm comes, a rainbow will follow. God never stops working. He will finish what he has started. Let's ask God to bury our trust of other stuff in the sea of his love. You can trust him fully. Lord, swallow up anything I'm trusting that competes against you. I am so tempted sometimes to go outside of trusting you, trying to make things happen myself. Yet every time I do, I fall flat on my face. I pray that my trust would not be in the horses and chariots of this world, but in you. Again, not of this world. Mm-hmm. May your spirit, love, and grace drown every chariot. Amen. And then the prayer is, God, I want to lay down everything in my life before you. I know that trusting you is one of the best decisions I can make right now. So I place my hope, my future, my dreams, and my concerns in your hands. I want to make you the one I turn to in good times and in bad. I trust you with my life, God, because you are trustworthy. And I'm just going to say, add it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. You know what I love? After the storm comes a rainbow.
Yeah.
And that's for your own life, but that's for what's going on right now. We are in the
Yeah.
midst of a storm. But guess what? At the end of it, whatever it is that God has planned, there's a rainbow.
And there's not a pot of gold by the end of it. Irish people.
No, no gold.
Okay, but there's a rainbow. There is. And even the storms, like after a thunderstorm, there's a rainbow.
Yep.
I love that. So awesome. Okay, we need to go over sponsors before I run way over. Or we run way over. All right, give me a minute. All right. And Tess or Mom. I'm trying to do the overlay. That's what I was messing around with StreamYard earlier. And it showed up clear again in the background, and I don't understand why. So I'm still going to use this one. All Metal Roofing Specialist, guys. So again, we talk about supporting small businesses. Supporting small businesses, guys. Please, if you are in need of anything, go to a small business first, right? I understand. Like I told you guys yesterday or earlier, we had to go to Lowe's yesterday, right? We needed a sink like now, right? Sometimes you can't help it, but most of the time we can shop through small businesses. We can do business with small businesses. We support small businesses all the time. Okay. All Metal Roofing Specialists, guys. Lisa and Neil are incredible. These two are God-fearing people, God-fearing couple. They put God first, family second, business third. All Metal Roofing Specialists, guys. Listen, you want high quality, you want top quality product that lasts 2 to 3 times longer, where you can save 40% on your energy bills, where you can actually eliminate bugs, or at least most of them. Okay. Because, let's face it, I can't stand bugs and warmer weather's coming. Contact All Metal Roofing Specialists. Contact Lisa and Neil. They do free consultations. They're located in Berks County, Pennsylvania. They have a showroom in Wilmelsdorf. You can contact them today, 717-933-7044. Again, 717-933-7044. Even if you know someone that is in need of new siding and new roofing, even if it might be coming up where you may need something, have them come out. It's a free consultation. Check them out. So again, All Metal Roofing Specialists, they're amazing, amazing people. Next, Lancaster Hypnotherapy. Success begins within your own mindset, right? Subconscious level. Stop thinking about hypnotherapy being this Hollywood style. It's not about that, guys. It's about, again, we talked about programming. A lot of people with these masks, y'all need to contact Jon Stewart. Okay. Let's get to the bottom, the lower level of your subconscious. Okay. He's been able to help with breaking bad habits, addictions, helping people get over fears of public speaking, anxiety, sports performance, right? You name it. He's been able to help any kind of addiction issues, smoking cessation, addiction issues, right? You name it. He's been able to help people overcome that. He does work with people on Zoom. He's found it more effective in your own environment to help you get over it and overcome it once and for all. So you want to contact Jon Stewart at 717-340-3100, 717-340-3100. And we're back.
I do have something to share quickly if I can.
Sure.
It's basically kind of like things you can do to take back control of your life. Because I think people get stuck in the rut of, how do you do this? What do I do, right? So quickly, I have some. So one, here they are. I'll make the list. So it's get in shape. Sometimes you need to get out of town. Rewrite your story. Maybe you need some new people in your life. Share your story. Sharing it is going to help you overcome a lot of things.
That's right.
Discipline and self-care, right? We need to be able to do that. Quit what isn't working. So if something's not working, stop doing it. What? Isn't that the definition of insanity, right?
Wait, hold on a minute. That's what's going on out there right now.
Right.
Doing the same thing over and over again, expect a different result, and we continue
Right.
doing it, and people are going insane. Continue.
Yep. Give permission to let go. It's okay to let go of things. Unplug for a week. Sometimes you just need to do that. Physically declutter your life, like literally physically declutter your life, right?
Mhm.
So not just in your head, but like, you know, if you need to clean out your home, you need to do something, like you got,
Mhm.
you know, budget's very important. Learn to walk away. Sometimes you have to walk away, and that's okay. Set
Right.
boundaries. That's a big one.
Healthy boundaries.
Yep. And realize how far you have come, because you have come far. And the last one I have is forgive.
Absolutely.
So this is not easy stuff, but if you're walking with God and you're praying for this stuff, he can help you with all of this.
Mhm.
So
We're all work in progress, but I know
Mhm.
Maria and I have been working on all of those things. We have in our past, we are more so now. That's the path we live.
Yep.
So here we are.
Yes.
And we have a lunch date with two little girls.
Launch.
Shortly. Oh my God, it's in like an hour and a half.
I know. I need to figure out if I'm coming to you or my mini there.
Yeah, we got to figure that out. I'll call you after the show.
Okay.
Tell the world, this is where we're going. They'll all join us. No, actually, my daughter's birthday is next Friday, and well, not Friday, next Saturday. We were going to celebrate Friday, because Carissa wanted to go to lunch with us. That's what she wanted, and Marie doesn't have Sophia, so we have to do it a week early.
Right.
So have to move the schedule around. But anyway, I'm Angela Marie, founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. If you are in need of getting over your fears, finding your confidence to thrive in every area of your life, or even if you just don't even know what your purpose is, or you're struggling right now, regardless of what it is, maybe setting healthy boundaries, time management, any of those things, or you just need to talk, right? And you don't really know what it is that you're struggling with. I can help you figure that out. So book a call. It's a free breakthrough call, guys. Findyourpurposeandshine.com. Book your call, and I look forward to talking with you guys more one-on-one. Other than that, Wake Up with Angela Marie, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:45 a.m. Hopefully no more hiccups in the schedule, Eastern time. And Maria, why did I do it?
Maria Christine, founder of Hidden Gem Events. So here for your wedding and event planning needs. Anything you need, contact me, reach out, and we will make all of your days memories, and something to remember for a lifetime.
Awesome. I love it. It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
Wait, the real one. With bull crap, but it can be amazing, right?
Right.
We can make our own heaven on earth, but we have to choose to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I see you, Maria Campy. I need to talk to you. I know. I got your message. Oh, look. Tess said I'll get with you on the white background. Thank you. Yeah, here we go. All right. I know. There was comment after comment. You know what? I do want to read one thing. Gary put it on here. Oh, there's Zena. Preach, sisters.
Love you, Zena.
All right. Gary said a little earlier on in the show, I'm going to read this and we'll end it. John 15:12-13. My command is this: love each other as I have loved you. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends.
Boom.
We should be doing that. Boom! And the show ends now. No. All right, guys. I'll see you Monday morning. 8:45 a.m. Eastern. And Maria and I will be on together again next Friday at 8:45 a.m. Eastern. So we will see you guys later. We love you. We pray for you all the time. I know I do every single day. I don't know if I can speak for Maria. I know she prays for people all the time. Please pray for everyone.
Pray for everyone.
No, we pray for you. We love all of you. And may God bless you this weekend. Have an incredible weekend. And our challenge to you is to start making your own choices, living life by your own design and not by default.
Amen.
Have a great day. See
Bye,
you guys.
guys.